I want to get to another story, though, that goes back further about you personally, and then also helps me understand why you're not only a King liberal, okay? So your father...
King wasn't a liberal.
You're right, I'm sorry.
I don't think he was a liberal.
Yeah, I would agree.
He was,
you're right.
I mean, he told me he was a populist.
That's right.
And so a populist in the sense that...
And he told you to organize whites.
Yeah, like governors like Al Quie were populists, or political leaders like Hubert Humphrey, or I think Mayor Couts in Burnsville. It's basically believing in the dignity and the capacity of citizens.
Being less attached to an ideology.
So it's not ideology.
Right, right, right.
And for King, that was grounded in the, he wasn't active in the 30s, but his mentors, the people who advised him, like Bayard Rustin or A. Philip Randolph, they all were rooted in the 30s when, for a period of time, politics became broad and plural and coalitional, not partisan. And that was part of the effort to deal with the danger from fascism, build broad coalitions.
Get control, reassert control or something.
I would say rekindle the fires of democracy, rebuild democracy, and the same time it was defensive democracy.
But in somewhat similar models of hierarchical models.
Well, no, I mean the heart of, in fact, there's a wonderful exhibit called A New Deal for the Arts, which contrasts what I would describe as the populist politics of the Great Depression with today's liberalism. So in 1997, I went to the National Archives exhibit in a display called New Deal for the Arts, which was public art in the New Deal period.
Right, right.
And it showed images of people in the Civilian Conservation Corps and the Harlem Renaissance and a variety, photojournalism, variety of artistic forms. But overall, you really got a portrait of the citizenry in motion, businesses as well as unions, people from all walks of life, responding with energy and skill to the Great Depression. And so that same day, I went across the way to the Roosevelt Memorial, had just opened. And there are two sets of statues by George Siegel, who was known as the sculptor of the common man. So the message of the Siegel statues was radically different than the actual art of the New Deal. The message of the Siegel statues was that people are pathetic, pitiable, lifeless, devoid of energy, and that government saved the people. So in that contrast, you can see really the difference between what I mean by populism.
I get it.